Philippines. Good evening, Malaysia. Thank you for joining on today's webinar. We'll continue in 1 or 2 minutes, as usual. There are few more people are still joining, so let's give them a couple of minutes and we'll start. Thank you for joining on today's webinar. As mentioned, today we'll be showing you the CRM. It's a much awaited for all the leaders. So in the CRM, as we have shown you a glimpse last time, right? How the CRM looks like. So today we will be showing you the finished product. So now, because of the CRM, all the leaders that are working, previously they were not able to see their commissions, right? So meaning if they have a 10 people signed up underneath them, and whether they are trading or they are following someone, based upon their trade, they used to get a commission, but they were not able to see with the help of CRM. Now they will be able to see all the profit that's been generated for them, right? Individual investor can also use the CRM to change the password, and there are lot more benefits are there, which we will go through with you step by step. Second thing, uh, the webinar that we are attending today, I have already sent the entire 2 week list. Okay, so we are having webinar today, which is Wednesday. We'll be having a webinar same time using a same link, right? For Friday, we'll be doing a webinar following week as well. All that schedule is there. As we see less people are joining, we will slow down on the webinar. Reason for to do the webinar is because of the criteria that it's in the Moyo. Many of you don't understand how to use the criteria, right? So MJ will also walk you through with those criteria. Please listen, understand thoroughly. If not, we'll be doing this continuously, like I said, for next 2 weeks, because we want you to understand, right? It is not just that you invested money and someone's going to make you the money, right? It's your money, it's your responsibility. So yes, trader will trade and trader will make money, right? Trader only gets the profit if the investors are making a profit. Otherwise, traders is not getting a profit. So trader, whether is anyone, whoever is the trader, their game plan is end of the day they want to make a profit. But because last week, there was a huge volatile in the market with the gold and silver. We will also let everyone know. We will also teach you what they need to do. If the market is very volatile, they don't want to trade in that volatility in that pair, they can close that pair also. Okay, we will also show you that how to close that pair. And when the market becomes stable, then they can again go back and select that pair. So if the trader that they are following, traders going to trade in each and every pair, right? Whether it's the market is volatile or not. But it's us who also have to understand, if the market is volatile, we don't want my money to be traded into that particular pair. So we need to close that pair. We will also show you that. Also, hopefully, cross finger from next weekend, right? We are also bringing indicators, meaning we'll be giving everyone a signal here also, right? So we have tied up with the four different companies. They will be providing us a signal, and that signal will be providing to our client. In beginning, it will be free, probably for 2 week or 1 month. It might be free. After that, we will charge. But you can use the indicator also to place an ad, and these companies are giving the indicator that we are getting from the company is very accurate, almost 80-85% accurate, okay, which is really, really good, right? So we will also discuss on this. And yeah, and pretty much so we'll be doing two things, showing you the Moyo again, the criterias, what you guys need to follow, how you need to set the criterias, and also the CRM, and the future, what is in the pipeline, and what to expect in next 2 weeks. Okay, so I will ask MJ to please take over from here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Africa. How's everyone there? Good. So yeah, so today webinar we will be focusing on a couple of new development that we have done on Moyo trading platform. As what Bhavesh Bhai was telling, I think we have it's a long-awaited CRM. We were working on that to provide more tools and ammunition to our our client, especially you guys who are working in the market. They need everything handy, so that when you ask, if you are an IB, you can see your commission and rebate, how much you have earned. If you are a client, you can sign up for a new account, and there are so many things that we will be discussing today. But before we do a deep dive into all these stuff that I'm talking about, I think the foremost thing that I would like to highlight, and I always do it in the starting of my webinar, is we are making a very massive turn on the Bucks coin side now. We are reaching to a point where we will start distribution of the coin, um, probably September onward. So we are preparing, we're gearing up for that. We are working on the exchanges, setting up the pairs and everything, so people who deserve to get the coin will go on the exchanges, and probably will be able to do it. But yes, keep in mind that we still maintain that demand and supply factor, so we will not allow people to dump any coin to destroy the price that has been managed so far on the exchanges, right? So that's a good news for all our client base. We will be working on that side as well. But simultaneously, we are also working on listing the coin. As you all have heard, we have been, bit of struggling when you start the process of listing the coin on a bigger exchanges. There are a few things that I always emphasize to all my client base, and I keep on doing that because I feel that that is a need of an hour. And the least we all can do as a part of the community member is we we can at least step forward to show our strength to the exchanges where we are applying to get listed. First thing which I would like to say is that, look, cryptocurrency market still is very immature market. In this market, you will see that things are not that professional compared to how the FX market behaves, because there's a massive difference between crypto and FX. FX doesn't have any individuality. There's no product on the FX side, on the forex, where that coin or that currency belongs to anybody, right? And that is one of the reasons that FX is such a big market. It has not reached 6.1 trillion, just in few years time. It is a market which been going on for long, and this market is quite mature. There are big brokers, big banks involved into it, and the reason is that it is a centralized system, right? When we say centralized, that means all the currency pairs that we have, all the stocks and shares prices that you see on MT4 platform, they are they are coming from one source, getting distributed to multiple sources. It is other way around in the cryptocurrency market. Unfortunately, in the cryptocurrency market, everything sort of uh, work in a very decentralized way, where every coin, every exchange, they all sort of manipulated Exchanges are not regulated, you face problems, and currency also sort of, any currency you pick up, right? You can go on a coin market cap and you can see there are so many cryptocurrencies exist in the market, right? All these cryptocurrency basically are a part of, they are actually a community driven. Okay. So it is not, the cryptocurrencies are not like FX where it is widely accepted or widely traded. Cryptocurrency is mostly community driven, except Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin uh, is the evolution. Is where the cryptocurrency actually started. So it's completely different league. Now it has become a global product. Whether it is Ethereum, Ripple, or you take any Stellar or Binance or whatever, you pick up every coin that exists in the cryptocurrency market is a community driven. So what is important to think here is that FX is not manipulated by the perception. It is not manipulated by, or sort of, I will say the right word, is not driven by the perception of any individual. It is not driven by the perception of the market. Sorry, I will not say perception of the market, rather company. Cryptocurrency, on the other hand, is more driven by the community sentiments, more driven by the perception of the community, more driven by how the firm which has created the cryptocurrency behaves in the market, right? That is how it all works. So you can understand that cryptocurrency, in cryptocurrency, community plays a very, very vital role. And this is where most of the currencies fail. Because if community doesn't have any sort of trust and credibility on any coin, that's the end of the cryptocurrency. Because if the perception is not right and people are not doing the right thing, if the people are if the community members are not becoming a strength of of the coin, then actually somewhere it is failing on different markets. The demand and supply factor works. Perception is very important. You write any negative comment about any cryptocurrency, global buyers or sellers who come and buy the product will never buy it, because these days technology has played such an important role in everybody's life that nobody actually, even we don't go to the grocery shops these days. We rather order online everything, and everything is based on reviews. If you go and buy anything from Amazon, you don't Amazon doesn't have any physical stores. It's a completely e-commerce based business, right? Every product that you buy on an e-commerce is based on the reviews. Whenever you want to buy a product, the first thing that a customer does is he look at the reviews and say, oh yeah, 4.4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. And then you look at the comment and then you say, yes, I think people have given a good comment. This is the product I will buy. Same goes in the cryptocurrency business. The more positive reviews, the more good perception, the more proper sentiments are created in the market, cryptocurrency, your coin will perform automatically. It creates such a massive buzzword in the market that every single person who is a fan of crypto, who invests in crypto, will come and invest in your coin. But unfortunately, you always come across a set of people who doesn't believe in this scenario. They not only axe their own feet, but they also axe other foot as well, because their perception, they write it out, they speak out louder, without thinking that whatever they are writing about the coin actually deviating the coin from the market. Because of course, if you are writing negative about the coin, then it is actually destroying the image. I hope one day cryptocurrency becomes sort of a FX based model where people don't have to actually based on anybody's perception, rather than it completely depend on the market sentiment. And it should completely be based on the market sentiment. If it is based on market sentiment, things will change. right? This is what I feel is very, very important for all of us to understand. So now, coming to the crux of the story, is that why I have said that, because when we are listing the coin on a bigger exchanges, they have their prerequisites. And what are those prerequisites is, they normally, these big exchanges like Binance, like OKX, like Polynex, like Bittrex, when you are going to these exchanges and applying for the listing, they have become big over time. So of course they have their own selection criteria, right? So it's like you are now trying to be a part of the Man United football club, and of course they have their own prerequisite. They want the best of the best players to be in their team, right? So that their brand image remains intact. This is how the exchanges are behaving. So when they come and they look at our social media, because they are also sort of doing a review test on seeing that whether it's worth listing Bucks coin on our exchanges, and how we can prove our worth. We can prove our worth by showing the strength of a community, by joining our social media channels on in a large quantity, to show people, to show these exchanges. Yes, just Bucks coin, they go on a Telegram channel, they see there are 50,000 people. I can bet you they will open the door for us and say, please come inside. You have a massive community, because everybody is hungry of business. They want to see the business. Correct. So if they want to see the business, then what they will do, they will only goes to these channels to verify how big the community size is. And if we can able to show the big community size, then this will prove further to them that yes, it's worth listing Bucks coin. Because Bucks coin, when we get listed, there are 50,000, 100,000 people who I can see on the social media channels. They actually will jump on our exchange. This is what they're trying to do. But imagine if they go to the Telegram and they say 2,500 people. They see 500 likes. They see 2 likes. No, nobody on Instagram. Nobody on Facebook. People writing bad comment. One way people are looking to get the withdrawal. People are saying, I want to sell my coin, I want to sell my coin. Other way, they are going and writing, oh, these guys, Bucks coin will be a scam. Oh, Bucks coin will not going to do anything. Oh, they are giving a different lollipop. I keep on emphasizing on these things every now and then in my most of my webinars, and I always try to say to the people that, look, what you are doing, we are alive. We are alive. We are working. We are not like other cryptocurrency which came in the market, minted money, went away. We have seen worst of the worst time. Even though we are surviving, pandemic time was the worst, where I think you don't know, but if you check the statistics, how many coins have gone out of the market, and nobody can say anything. Why? Because company can file bankruptcies because they don't have business. We are still surviving. We are still managing. Why? Because there are many good people, and I really thank them from the bottom of my heart. Africa is one of the team that stood by us every now and then, no matter what the circumstances is. They believe in us. They always come forward. Not because you guys are today on a webinar, but I have normally seen that. Other communities are also, many people from Pakistan. India has taken complete U-turn, and the people are believing in us and they are coming forward. Because now we are trying to prove people that we are doing our best, and we are trying to give our best to our community. But the least I can expect from our community, not asking for money, not asking for anything, I'm just requesting everybody to go to these social media channels, at least show your strength, so that these people become curious. They give us good deal. They always come forward and say, yeah, this is what we want. So I think this is very important for all of us to think about it. Now, in terms of the product development, in terms of what we are doing right now, I think FX, as you know, was my core model from day one, and sometimes like-minded people come and you do wonders. Sometimes like-minded people doesn't come and you stay behind the race. But still, you if you have the vision in mind, you keep on doing your own stuff regardless. People will come and go. That is our passion. That is our team passion. We are passionate about FX from day one. We wanted to do something different. We wanted to create a uniqueness. Touchwood, with all your help and blessings, we have created a platform which I think is creating a big noise in the market right now. We are getting good flow from the from different investors and traders. We have been doing a lot of development on the platform. It's just a very fresh utility that we have launched, but it's a great utility to be associated with Buckscoin. And on a longer term, I believe this is one of the most transparent utility that any crypto coin can build actually. Mm. I don't need to explain what the concept is because you all are familiar with the concept. I will come straight to the point and will try to, uh, you know, um, first cover up with the, um, you know, um, Moyo a little bit. There are few bits and bob which I feel people are somewhere facing issues, and you're not able to work around things. So I will just take a quick catch up with this. I will share my screen and then probably. Um, so let's first uh, let's first look at the Moyo trading platform. We have done many changes right now, as what Bhavesh bhai was telling you. I think our aim from this platform is to make this platform a worthy enough platform to compete in the market. To create a good, um, one of a good utility for Buckscoin. And I think we are working very hard on this platform. You will see a lot of changes we have done on the platform. Technically, it's a very sound platform. As you can see, it's technically we are also facing a lot of challenges because something new we are trying to do, something unique we were trying to create. Out of my 15 years of career in FX, I've never done a copy trading platform. We have always used third party platforms because they were always most reliable to use. But somewhere we want to create our own niche market with our own niche product, right? And I think this is where, if Moyo become a successful venture, we create our own brand identity in the market. And trust me, we are now on that ladder. People are accepting platform very well. I think the type of platform we have built, we have faced a lot of issues of stability and stuff like that in the business in the beginning, which technically everybody faces because it's a very heavy product. It has got its own platform, so you can understand doing all these things on a real-time basis dynamically is not very easy. It's a great challenge, right? But as I said, with all your support and blessings, I think we are moving ahead, we are moving forward, and I will today show you some very exciting changes that we have done to make it a more professional look, because we are talking to traders, professional traders around the world. They want to see the platform in a very professional way, like big companies are offering. And I think we have come to that point where you will see a lot of a new stuff on a platform. So first of all, I think I would like to touch base on one thing, which is what sort of issues people are facing. Um, for example, investors are facing some issues in a criteria that we have embedded into the platform, right? So first I will touch base on the criteria. I will try to explain you so that people who are following a trader should not make any problem, should not make any mistake, sorry, apologize, and they follow the correct criteria, and so their trade gets copied whenever they are following any trader. We have done a changes in the graph. As you can see, we have changed a different color size. We make it more interactive graph. We are changing every bits and bobs now and then, so you will keep on seeing some different stuff coming up. And apart from that, we have changed the pricing structure here. So you can see now the prices are blinking, so you know where the prices are going up and down. We have recently added a spread, so you can also see what sort of spread you are getting on different products, right? Which technically you used to see on MT4 platform. You see a bid and ask price, and you see a spread. Same thing now you can see in Moyo, because we're making Moyo more and more competitive, and we are sort of racing behind MT4 somewhere, because we want to make this platform look like MT4 with more enhanced feature, and I think we are on that path. So yeah, so when you look at the platform now, it looks very professional. You can see how the products are behaving, whether it is you know uh, it gives you a very dynamic look to the platform, and the prices as well, and with the spread you can understand where the market is moving, whether the market is volatile or market is low volatile. You can see it through the spread as well. Coming back to the dashboard, I think if we choose an investor, for example, I think let's first go on the criteria. When you click on the modify criteria, you will see this is a simple criteria that I think we will discuss first and try to explain. To start with, the first one is a fixed lot. I think majority of the people are making uh, um, you know mistake while actually selecting a criteria. First thing that you all need to understand is investor who is coming with a small equity, with a small ticket size of say 200, 300, 500, I recommend they should not go for multiplier, because it's a very low amount, right? And especially when you are following a traders who are trading on a big lot size, and you're copying them with different criteria, this is where it is failing. Okay, and it doesn't get copied, and then people think that there is a glitch in the system. That is not the case. Actually, the criteria is not set correctly. And how to cross check the criteria, I think this is what I'm trying to teach you guys today, to at least trying to tell you how all these things work. So first thing is a fixed lot. I think fixed lot is the best criteria to start with. When you are following any trader, any new trader, okay, and you think that I need to test this trader, I think the first thing is that you should definitely go for a fixed lot, because that will mitigate your risk, because you are actually allotting him a very small lot size to see how his trading pattern is, how is he trading, how is he making money, and then you can slowly and eventually gradually you can increase the lot size, or probably you can jump on other allocation method, right? But when you select a fixed lot, and if you write 0.01, first of all, we need to understand what is the minimum lot size on MT4, because that is very important thing to understand. There is no lot size as 0.001. The minimum lot size on MT4 is 0.01. So that means whatever is the minimum size on MT4, and that I will show you when you click on any product, okay, and you click here, you will see the first one is 0.01. So it starts with 0.01, and it goes to unlimited. So that means you cannot go below 0.01. That's the starting of a contract size. So now when you come on the Moyo, you will see that if you give a fixed lot of 0.01, and here the multiplier is showing 0.01, that means 0.01 times 0.01 is equal to 0.0001. You can see it like this, that 0.01 times 0.01 is equal to 0.0001. That means this trade will not get copied. Why? Because your your lot size coming after the multiplier is not available in the MT4, because the minimum lot size is 0.01. So what you do basically is you always change the multiplier to 1. When you give a fixed lot of 0.01 or 0.02 in the fraction of 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, always do the multiplier as 1, because when 0.01 multiplied by 1 becomes 0.01, that means now your trade will be copied. Okay, so I think this is the first thing. Second thing is multiplier itself. As the name suggests, it is a multiplier. It's a very robust tool. I think multiplier should only be used when you have a bigger ticket size, and the account size is bigger, because then you can play around with the multiplier, and you can take a risk with the trader as well. So um, so I highly recommend people to use multiplier with a bigger ticket size. Okay, then comes the balance. If you are selecting a balance, actually, how does it the balance work? How do you know the balance means? It doesn't mean that when you are actually selected a balance, that doesn't mean that, if my balance is 14728, it just take 14728. It depends followers which trader you are following. If you are following a trader, and this trader basically has got some people are saying that I'm not able to see screen, but I think my screen is already there. I will stop and start again.
No, no, yeah, it is coming, but to some, I don't know why they are not able to see.
Maybe they have the internet issues, but I think my screen is pretty much sharing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when I say a balance doesn't mean that you are actually giving your balance to a trader. How balance work basically, when for example you are following MJFX, okay, now when you go to a trader's page and you look at MJFX, the total balance, the total amount follow is 145056. So how does it work is, first of all, when you go to your balance is 14728, so the system will take investor balance, then it will divide by the trader balance, and it gives you the number of lot that it will copy. So for example, here my balance is 14728, and then I'm following 14728. I will divide it with MJFX balance, which is 145056, which will give me 0 0.1. So that means if I give my balance to MJFX, that means 0, it will copy in a proportion of 0 0.1 or lesser lot, right? It can copy a standard lot as well, but this is how it should be. The minimum lot should be 0 0.1 mini lot it will take. So that means you are actually good to give your balance to this because your balance is quite big. But if you, for example, have a $200 account and you are following this trader, and the trader is 145056, you divide it, it says 0.001. So it's not sufficient, because it will actually bring, if a trader put a bigger lot, then that means you can only copy a micro lot, okay, and probably one or two trades will be copied. So you always have to be very careful whom you are following with a very small balance. All right. So maybe if you look at the criteria, if you have a 200 and you are following somebody with say 10,000, you know 0.02, that means this is fine. You can actually follow this trader, because the type of balance you have and the type of trader you are following, that will cope up. But if you have a small amount and you are following a big trader like Sergio has got $150,000 or $200,000, then it is likely it is not able to copy. Okay. So this is one thing that uh, everyone has to understand when you are actually um, using a balance, using an equity, and using an invested amount. All three works in the same way. If you take balance, that means your balance divided by the trader balance. If you take equity, your equity divided by the trader equity. Invested amount, so invested amount works more or less like a balance. So if you have 200, you say I want to give 100 to this guy, that means 100 divided by MJFX total balance. Your trade will not get copied because he has got a much bigger portfolio and you have got a very, very small ticket size to follow. Right? So these things everybody needs to understand before, and that is the reason small amount always go for fixed lot, because then you will be able to copy multiple traders, because it is actually not taking the balance, but it is taking the lot sizes. Second part is the settings, where people are making a lot of mistake actually. In the settings, what you need to understand is what are these three options going to do. I know a lot of the African team especially has raised their voice many times because the criteria was not kicking in. Now the criteria has been done, and how it works we need to understand today. So first thing is the maximum open lots. So that means what you are saying is you are giving this criteria to this following trader and saying that I want to have maximum lot of 10. So that means every time, and you always have to give a bigger number. Why? Because if you want to copy more trades out of this trader, you have to give him a bigger lot size, that open lot size. That means if you give him 10 for example, and as soon as and you have given him a fixed lot criteria of 0.01. Now as soon as the trader put a trade, 0.01 lot will be copied to you, and that 0.01 lot will be will get subtracted from the 10. So now it will start countdown. So from 10 now it will be 9.98. Imagine if you give him 0.1 or say 0.01, what will happen? Only one trade will copy and then it will stop. Why? Because after this it cannot copy, because you have given maximum open lot as 0.01. So always keep this, in a ratio of 5 to 10 for a smaller ticket size, so that you can uh, easily copy multiple trades from different traders. Maximum open trades can be anything. This is not very this is not too relevant, but since the criteria is there, because somebody wants to restrict the open trades as well, so you say no, I don't want to. Lot size is contract. So this is what contract you are giving. Trades means number of trades. Maybe in the fraction of 0.01 he opened 10 trades in a go, so you want to restrict him. You say no, I don't want too many open trades from this one, I just want a little bit of open trades. So you can give him a tighter criteria or a bigger criteria. The last option, which is the max loss in lot size, that also you need to think about. This is the most tricky among the other two. So that means when you are saying maximum loss I want to make in a lot size, that means if you give him, again here say 0.01, that means that it will, as soon as 0.01 lot of trade is copied, okay, and if that trade is in loss, then the further trades will not move forward, because you have said already that stop here. Maximum loss in lots works same way like maximum open lots. So you always have to give a bigger number. So if with a small ticket size, I say I want to give a maximum loss in lots five contract. So that means every time a trader will copy a trade, keep in mind that when a trader put a trade, it is not necessarily that as soon as you put a trade, the trade goes in a positive side. Market always, because FX market is so volatile, in a fraction of a second, when you put a trade, the trade goes in a loss, but after a few seconds or after a few minutes, it starts recovering and coming back to the positive. But imagine as soon as he put the trade and the trade started, the PNL started showing loss, right? And you have given 0.01, right? Or probably if he has put a stop loss or you have put a stop loss somewhere and it hit it, that means that further trade will not be copied, because you have met the criteria. So you give a bigger lot size. That means once you put a trade, the trade get open. Okay, and that 0.01 will be minus from 5 again. He put another trade, that will go through. Why? Because you have not reached the maximum loss lot size yet. So maximum loss in the lot size is 5, up to 5 lots I want to take. So that means, it doesn't mean that you are taking a loss. This you are only giving a criteria that this is a barrier. I don't want to go further beyond this criteria, so I want to limit it, for this trader. So always keep in mind that this is also should be a reasonable number. It should not be very small, it should not be very big. For small ticket size, somewhere in the middle, so you can be able to copy it properly. Okay, so these three you understand now. It comes to symbol now. Symbol is symbol. Basically, everybody knows about symbol. As soon as you connect MT4 to Moyo, um, if it's a cash Phoenix to cash Phoenix MT4, you have nothing to do. Simple as that. Magic symbol. The only thing you can do is if the trader has a MT4 cash Phoenix account, if the investor has a MT4 cash Phoenix account, then you don't have to change anything, because system automatically correlate the both parties symbol. But what you can do here as an investor is that, since you can see there's a green button next to every symbol, that means all the symbols are mapped. That means if a trader choose any of these products, the trade gets copied to you. If the investor wants to minimize the criteria further down, that I don't want to open all the symbols for the traders because I don't want to copy any rubbish trade, for example, New Zealand, Hong Kong dollar. I'm not interested in that. And especially this is for those who know a little bit about FX. Who doesn't know, they are okay with that. But so I'm explaining to both parties. So if people know about the FX and they feel that no, I want to limit myself to only four products: gold, oil, euro dollar, GP USD, GP Japanese yen, and that's it. Then what you can do, you can switch off all the other coin. When you click on this one, you are actually switching off. That means now once you switch off, these symbol won't be available on your Moyo. That means when a trader put a trade, the trade will not go through these symbols. So regardless trader is trading on any product, doesn't matter, it will not get copied to you because you have switched off those symbols. If you keep the symbol open, that means it will still be copied, right? So this is a simple criteria that we have defined, and as you can see now, we have brought a completely new shape for the Moyo platform. We are enhancing more and more. We have added one more feature to it, and that is called a price alert system. Okay. Now, what price alert system does basically, this is a very good tool for many people who wants to trade, but they're not able to sit in front of the computer and keep an eye or a watch, where the market is going. They rather know from somewhere that the market will. So, for example, if you say um, I pick any trade, any pair, for example, and let's go down and let's say euro dollar somewhere I will see. So example, I pick the euro GBP, for example. Right? Now this is euro GBP. Price is 0.90388, 0.90457. Now, if I want to set an alert on euro GBP that when the euro GBP sell price goes to this level, notify me, right? Or rather, if I give you a better example of the thing is uh, Bitcoin, for example, right? So if you click on the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is fluctuating so hard, you say that right now the bid is 11,561, ask is 11,570. You can set an alert on either bid or ask, buy or sell anything, right? And then system, as soon as that the price reaches to what you have set, the system will send you an email straight away that the price has reached, and you can open your system wherever you are or your MT4 on your mobile, and you can quickly place a trade. Okay. And how you set it up is, once you click the bell icon here next to the pairs, you can see where my mouse is. When you click on this small little box will open, and you will see bid and ask. You can select you by clicking on this. So you said bid, it will highlight it, and you say the price is 11566. You can say I want to actually set it up to 11600, right? So as soon as the bid reaches to 11600, give me an alert. Now you can set an expiration date as well. So you click on this, as soon as you keep your mouse over to that date and time, then the calendar will open, and you set it up that I want to set this alert for tomorrow, till tomorrow, or probably today, say 13th, and then you click OK, and then you set a time that I want this alert to expire. So right now you can see my desktop watch is 14:54. So I want to set it to 14, or sorry, say 15, and I set it at for 15, and then I click OK. So now the alert will be added. Okay. And what will happen when the alert added, you basically keep on saying, you can see there XBT USD alert is set up now. Okay. And you can put a multiple alerts, and you keep on seeing the list of the multiple alert. As soon as it reaches to that level, you start receiving a notification. Okay. And you will do it. This is a very important tool for many investors and many traders, because that will keep you up to date with the product and the price, and that will always help you to make a a trade easier. Moving forward, next week, touchwood, we are developing a very important tool for all our investors and also traders. Okay, whoever wants to use it. We are actually adding, we have done a tie-up with different signal providers, and we are trying to help as much as we can to all our investors to make their experience really very delightful, and they can enjoy trading on a Moyo trading platform, and we want to help them as much as we can so that they can make money out of it. Now, what we are doing is we are actually adding a unique feature of trading signal onto this platform. That means that we will actually give you a signal on Moyo platform straight away. So there will be another tab will be added where you will see daily signals coming through. So for example, we will come up with the signal of gold and we say, buy gold as 2050, put the take profit at this level, um, and then put the stop loss at this level, and then you can, and then we will have a magic button, because normally what happens is the signal providers only give you signal and you have to look at the signal, and then you have to open a ticket size, and then you have to enter the stop loss, you have to enter take profit, you have to enter lot size, and then you place. Okay, so now what will happen is, once you receive the signal on the platform with stop loss, take profit, we are adding an auto trade button there as well. That means you only have to enter a lot size. You just, when you click on auto trade button, straight away it will ask you, prompt you, what is the lot size you want. So you say 0.1, for example. You click on auto trade. On that signal, the trade will get executed. So that way, all our investors, new investors who will be a part of the Moyo, who are coming here to make money, will get a benefit out of it, right? So that is very, I think, very important feature for all our investors and traders, and we are modifying every now and then. Right. We have also launched a lighter version of Moyo. I don't know whether people have seen this, but when you go to this corner button, you see a light mode. When you click on the light mode, you come to a whiter version. So people who have a problem seeing at a darker version can also trade on a lighter version. Right. It's a beautiful lighter version we have created for our investors, and yeah, I mean, it's more visible during the daytime. People fancy trading on the black version during the night time. It's completely up to you also. We are also bringing, by the end of this week, hopefully we are bringing a mobile version, iPad version, PC version you already have. All the smartphone version of this Moyo will be done. So now you will be able to open Moyo on any mobile app or an iPad. It will adjust the screen size automatically. That doesn't mean we are creating an app, because nowadays we don't need to create an app as such. We will probably at later stage will do it, but if it's a web-based platform, if it is compatible with smartphone, it is compatible with with iPad, then I think you know it's pretty much same whether you use an app or whether you use a compatible version. So we are bringing a compatible version. So now you can, on the go, you want to open Moyo, you can open Moyo, you can trade from the Moyo, everything you can do it. So we are actually creating a lot of stuff here as well for our traders and for our so rather say, I will say, making more interactive charts. Okay, so as you can see, as and when we are moving forward, we are adding new features, we are adding new stuff, and that's just to give you a very good, fine experience of trading. And now the platform looks really very good, very professional, as you all can see. You can also, we have also activated the invitee link here, so you can probably just go to invite link. As a trader wants to invite somebody, or an investor wants to invite somebody, you can just type that person email here and send an invite, and he will receive an email, and through that email link he can actually start following a trader, right? So as you can see, the lighter versions, it looks very nice, and much more professional compared to other the darker version as well. It's perception. I personally like the lighter version, because the lighter version gives much more um, easiness to work around, and and then probably it's just so mesmerizing when you look at the whole platform experience, and sort of, we're trying to build stuff, uh, make it much more easier. Charts, beautifully designed charts in the whiter section, you can see. And Yeah, I mean, you can just play around a bit with this one. You can see everything. You can go to the transaction page, um, payment, commission. Yes, we are also adding Bucks Coin wallet this week as well. So there will be another crypto wallet added here. Um, and then yeah, you can pretty much play around with the whole thing, and to see, we have created a much smoother page for the traders page. Looks more, good, for someone who comes, and he wants to look at the platform. This one looks very, very nice to me, and I think people would agree with me, or some people like the lighter version. But anyhow, as we are saying, we are creating stuff after stuff to give much more better experience to all our traders. So this is all about our Moyo trading platform, as you all have seen, and as and when we do more changes on our platform, I think platform is much more stable. Platform has got much more functionality. It is much more presentable. uh, People can connect. You can see this is Infinox. This is a third party broker I've connected. I can see everything out here. I can, even when I go to a trade page, their trade page, their prices are coming through. um, I think it's this is what we are selling. That anybody can come and actually connect their outer MT4 to the platform, and this is what people want. You can actually compare others third parties spreads to our spreads as well, and you can see what they are offering, what we are offering. All sort of stuff we are doing out here. So I think this makes much better sense. Um, and I think this is our uniqueness, because none of the platforms so far in the market has given this choice of bringing the data, the complete data of the MT4, which we don't have any control, but yet through our system that we have created, it is actually fetching all the data from their server and displaying it on the Moyo. And you can see all those prices. That, like, this is, you can see I've put two trades, $0 plus, $0 plus. You can see 0.1, 0.1. And if you look at, I will show you the platform. This is where I'm trading. This is Infinox trading platform. 0.1, 0.1, $0 plus, $0 plus. This is the trading platform. If I close the trade from here, on their platform, uh, say I will take a profit and I close the trade, and if I go to Moyo platform, eventually what happens is the trade will come, and it keeps on. It takes little time sometimes, because the data is going to their server, and then coming back to our server, and then it's doing it. But the good thing is that it's a real time trading which goes around. So this is really a uniqueness on our platform, and I think this is where we are taking a pitch and bringing the people onto our platform, right? Likewise, Okta also we have added. So there are many things you guys can do. You can test yourself by adding Okta or Infinox or any other platform that you have. You can show to the client that this is what we are trying to do. Uh, I have closed the trade, and you can see that the trade is gone from here. So I've got only one trade left, and and this is where only one trade is open on Moyo as well. So it's a real time. Sometimes it takes. So always don't think that it's 100%, because MT4 servers for different brokers are located in different zones. Sometimes it takes little time for the server to respond and come back. But it doesn't matter if you close the if a person close the trade from the MT4 platform, it is closed. Sometimes it takes fraction of a second, little longer for Moyo to respond and do it, but it does that, right? So now we come to our main part, which is our CRM, which we have recently created our new back office. And I think our back office, basically, we have created two back office. And today I will show you both the back office. One back office is for client, and one back office is for IBs, that are leaders. So anyone, what we are doing is, now we are attaching this back office to our website. That means any client who you are pitching can actually come directly to our website through your referral link. So first I will go to the IB part and then I will come to the client side. Okay. So this is an IB, as I said, this is an IB portal. And when I say an IB portal, that means that, let me quickly log in and show you, and then probably, you know, so there is two way for anybody to sign up for a MT4 account on our platform. Okay. One is we have created for a global audience who doesn't come through any IB and they come directly. Okay, so they can come and sign up Moyo, and they will get their own back office. Even though they are through you, it doesn't matter, because when they will uh, come and join the MT4, they eventually will be tagged under the IB. Right? But we are talking about the global audience. That means people who doesn't belong to any IB, and they just, when we do social marketing, they will randomly come from any part of the world who's an MT4 investor, and they will just connect to our social trading platform. They will have their own IB CRM. So for the IB CRM, what we have done is, first thing is, you get an access. You have to sign up, you get an access, and the system will automatically detect as soon as you sign up, because you have your clients already tagged under your MT4 at the back end. When you sign up, automatically your client will show in your back office. So there are two tabs on the dashboard that you can see as an IB. First, how many clients you have introduced. You can see the detail by clicking on more info. And then how much withdrawal have you placed. So all the commission that you have earned, you can put a withdrawal here as well. Second thing is, we have created a special referral link for all our IBs. So we are sort of trying to promote our IBs in a way that you can work on a basis of this referral link. So you don't have to actually, you can just simply WhatsApp the referral link and say, you know what, if any investor is convinced with you and he wants to come and join under you simply needs to give him this referral link and say, just please click on this, sign up, that's it. Okay, and his CRM and his MT4 account will be created through your referral link, so it will be tagged under your CRM. Okay, so you can copy the link from here, as you can see the blinking copy link, and you can then promote it wherever you want to do. Apart from that, we have also created a web banner for our IBs. That means through the back office, you can actually create a banner. Only thing you have to do is you have to create your own JPEG file of banner, whatever you want. You can run your own competition in Africa, and then you can put it on different sites. You can put it on the Facebook, you can put it on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, and then you can actually promote it that way. But what this system does is, when you actually upload a file, it automatically creates a code for the website. That means there are certain websites where you can just embed this code, and your banner will be highlighted on those websites. So what will happen, this code is a tracking link actually. So whenever somebody click on the banner, okay, it comes straight onto the CRM, and then if he or she willing to sign up, then he can sign up and straight away tagged under you. That's what this code will do. So we keep on enhancing this, we keep on supporting IBs through different social marketing tools, so that you guys get more promotion into your local market. Then comes the main part, which is the report. In the report, an IB will see two things. One is, you can see all your clients. Whoever clients you have introduced in the system, you will see all your clients, like this, the serial number, the MT4 account, their name, whatever. You can see a full list of clients. So you can generate a report that how many clients I have introduced under me directly. Those clients, even they are an IB under you, they will still be considered as a client, but they have a different status in MT4 as a sub IB. But on your CRM, they are still your client. Okay. And then from these list of client, how much commission you have earned. Okay, so now you will see a full data in a back office. That means you will see that I have earned till date $558 commission. these are the trades that has been done, or probably these investor must have been copying someone on the Moyo platform, and the trades are coming through. Those trades and your client you can see here, and you can see this login ID 993028, for example, you know is an account. So you can see that this client has traded this product, and I have made $27 commission or $36 commission, and the total of all these is showing out here, right? You can see page wise how much commission you have. Thing you can, if you have multiple clients, you can select different clients. So I want to select this client and I want to see the report of this client. I can run the report and I can see from this client how much commission I have earned. This is giving you a total of this client, right? So this is how you can basically see your client, your commission. You can run report, and then you can also put a withdrawal here. Yeah. So this is a withdrawal form. You can select an account. So once we link your CRM to your MT4 account, you can automatically see the MT4 account popping in here. You have your own agent ID, which you normally get. You will add your agent ID here. Amount of withdrawal you want to put, note, and you put place a withdrawal, and it will come here. Once the status is approved, that means your withdrawal is cleared. Okay. Yeah, compliance, everybody has to do the KYC. It's very important. Here you have to do the KYC. You have to first upload the document. Once you upload the document, and then the document get approved, then you will be able to put a withdrawal. Okay, and then here is the bank details as well. You can add a bank details, and we are also adding a BTC and Tether address here as well. So if somebody doesn't have, if we are not giving money in a bank account right now, we're giving through BTC. You can enter a BTC, and that's it. And then you can probably just take the money through BTC or a Tether. So this is the back office of, and this is the transaction history. So you can see the entire transaction history of your withdrawals and stuff like that. So this is the back office for IB that we have created. Now we come to the CRM for the client. Client CRM is bigger than the IB, because client would like to do many things. So first of all, when he goes to compliance, he can upload his documents. So you can click here and you can upload the document, right? All these document on request. Once you load the document, you can see the document. It's loaded. You can see once it is approved, you will see the approved status here, right? You can also add your bank details. You can also have, we also have a BTC USD Tether address. You have to first add your detail here, because once you add your detail here, then you will be able to see this detail in a withdrawal form automatically. So first you have to come to compliance, and then you have to do the KYC. You have to add your BTC. There is a my account section. In my account section, we have got a couple of options for the investor. One is investor can open an account. Okay, we are bringing all the bucks packages that was in BitSolive. We are closing it down from there, all the packages, and we are bringing everything under this CRM. Okay, so you will actually see all the packages here. So the client can actually buy the package from here. Okay, we are also bringing a Bucks wallet. So if somebody has a Bucks coin, like if it is coming through a IB, he can probably sign up for an account, and he can use this 20% Bucks coin here. Account list, or he can also apply for a direct account, and that is basically for mostly for the global clients, where because for global client, the packages will not be available. So global client can just come and add an account straight away. So it's a Moyo Plus account. He can select a leverage, and then he can submit, and the account will be created. An investor can create up to two live account at the moment. Okay, and we will gradually increase it to 3 and 4, because if you open it, because it's an automated system, when you click on submit, automatically your account keeps on creating, and that will create a heavy flow on a server. So we have restricted to 2 right now. That means only 2 live account a person can open. And whatever account you will open, you will see under the account list. Simple. When you click on the account, whatever accounts, MT4 accounts you have applied, whatever packages you have bought, you will see everything under this account management. So you can see this is MT4 ID, this is the name. You want to see detail of each ID, you can click on detail, and then you will see that after some time the data will populate, and the login or leverage, and all those stuff. You can see all the data here, and when it was created. If the trading is going on, you can see how much is the free margin, how much is the credit, open trades, blah blah, everything, every detailing we have done out here. Below you will see all your deposit approved. Okay, because when you apply for a deposit, if you have given the money in a form of BTC, or you have given the money in a form of uh, any more method, and admin has approved that, when you put a withdrawal deposit request, it will, we will have a confirmation, and we will put an approval at the back. Okay, so you will see how many accounts have been approved. You can also change your MT4 password, which I think normally many people are facing issues, because when you set up an account, or when we set up an account, we give somebody a password. Normally they are making mistake in the password because they are not putting a correct password, or they forget the password, right? So now from here, you can directly change your MT4 password without coming in contact with any of the team member. The investor can do it on his own. You can also create a demo account. You can also see the demo account list. So if somebody wants to open a demo account, you can see a demo account list here. All the demo account that has been created, you can see that. Okay. My funds is a place where investor can deposit, investor can withdraw, right? And investor can also do a internal transfer. Okay, internal transfer means between two MT4 accounts, you can switch money as well. Okay. So deposit, withdrawal, internal transfer, client can also do from his back office. You can also run your reports here. That means whatever deposit you have done, whatever withdrawal you have done, whatever transfer you have done, and even the deal report. That means whatever trades have been copied, or trades he has done manually. Every deal he will see here under this tab. We've also given all the platform links here, so that any client who wants to, sometimes people look around for where I can find the downloadable version of the Cash Phoenix MT4, and then people search around. Now you can just completely download it from your back office, whether it is a MetaTrader 4 for iPhone, or for Android, or for iPad, or for tablet. We have done everything here, so you can click on the download button, and you can actually download it from here. Okay, you go here and you install it. So we have given all the proper link, so you can actually you actually know the right place to download the platform. Inquiry also we have created. So what you can do is, you can create any inquiry from the back office. Every inquiry has to be related to the Moyo. Non-Moyo queries will not be dealt with. So we have to keep in mind, if there's any problem in Moyo, if there's any problem in MT4, or there's a problem in deposit withdrawal, or any query, any concern anyone has regarding this project, you can actually put a query here. So you can title it anything. You can select, it's a trading operation, it's a non-trading operation, account opening, compliance, or deposit and withdrawal, whatever. You can write a brief description, give a priority, choose a file if you have a screenshot, and then send the query. When you do it, then you will see the status under my inquiry. When you click on my inquiry, what you will see is, basically, you will see the status of all those queries that you have done here. So now I have put two queries, both are open. If admin has replied, it will be closed. So if I click here, issue resolved, here in between you can see the space. You will see the admin reply on your query, if it is closed or not, right? So you can do it from the back office. In education, we have done a lot of FAQs. We are loading a lot of videos, that we are making for our Moyo trading platform. So you can have a one-stop solution where you will automatically see all the video tutorials. You will see all the blogs. You can see FAQs. So if you have any issue, we are putting all the FAQs here. You can actually read through and understand what we want to do. Rest everything is self-explanatory. Is technical analysis, or whatever, economic calendar. If you want to see any technical analysis, you can see technical analysis of any product you want, and that's it. So this is all about the back office of Moyo. So we have actually done a complete back-to-back solution for our Moyo. So now, in a sense, we have no excuse. I have no excuse. You have no excuse. People who want to who are promoting Moyo in the market. Now, technically, when they sit in front of the investors, or you friend in, or you sit in front of the sub IB, and you can say now you have your own portal. You can see your own commission. You can withdraw. You can see everything from your naked eye. You don't have to actually, uh, you know, uh, which pen? See in the back. I don't know. So sorry about it. So I think this is how it all works basically. So now you can see we are fully ready, right? Nothing is left with the introduction of the CRM. I think we can now, I can proudly say, and I can put my collar up and say, we can compete with any broker, any social trading site in the market, because we have got front end and back end tool completely. You don't have to look at the MT4 for commission and rebate. Trader doesn't have to look for his profits and commission there. They all, everybody will come on this CRM, and everybody will have this backend CRM where he can see each and everything. And from here, he will take the deposit and withdrawal and everything. Right. So I think pretty much for today, I've covered everything, and I've explained everything. And as and when, if we have, yes, with Moyo, of course, I will say, there's a lot of things still coming, and I think you will keep on seeing this beautiful product being developed to an extent where, my vision is that I will actually take it to a level of Zulu and Itoro, and with our own unique identity as a copy trading platform in the market, right? And so far, uh, the type of response, honestly, I have got in UK, tremendous response. I've been talking to a couple of good big brokers. They have liked our platform. They say it's a very simple to use platform. Uh, with MT4 thing, we have not come across any such interface which gives such a user friendly, very interactive platform. I can see my balance, I can see my equity, I can see my trades, I can see my trades on MT4, I can see my Moyo. There's so many stuff going around, and then we are relaunching our own internal platform, which is this platform. As you can see, we are actually creating it as our own platform with some more tools on it. So by the end of August, I can say, I can definitely bet that we will have a different view altogether on this platform. It will have a, a massive change, and there will be so many tools that we had in our mind. There's so many tie-ups that we have done. We are bringing all those things onto this platform. You will see it in a different level altogether. So with this hope, I believe that my part is over for today's webinar, and I will keep on doing this webinar again and again. This is what we have discussed with our team. But before I go and I end up on this webinar, I will say that, like, I think you can see that we as a management team, we have taken a target for everything, right? We have a target to make it a world-class platform. We have a target to make it a platform uh, which make us stand out in the market. And indeed, it has to some extent created a different niche market for us. A slap on the face of many of those companies which, people who were part of our company went to their company. They missed the boat because they thought we Bucks will not be able to do anything. At the end of the day, all these utilities, the high-tech utilities that I'm creating and putting my head down, even though we have gone through such a turbulent time in 2019 and 2020, I will say that it's not good for anyone in the world. We are sitting in August. From March till August, everything is so flat. Only thing which is working in the market is FX. We have hit the market at the right time in the right phase, right? Because all other shops are closed at the moment. ROI business is closed. People coming up with all sort of stuff. We are doing this. Our cryptocurrency is going to space, and I'm doing this and that. There's so many things people are coming up with. There's so many things people are trying to portray. Is not working. Keep in mind always that cryptocurrency works only on the basis of volume. If the project has a volume, and if the project has the capability of bringing a volume, trust me, sky is the limit. That is the reason we chose FX, because we know that FX is the only segment in the entire financial industry which has massive volume. During the pandemic time, where everything has gone from one end to another end completely, FX has gone to other level completely. The volume, there's a there's a scorching rise in the volume. You know, 50 times, 60 times the volume has gone up. London-based brokers are so massively busy, even though everybody's operating from home. I have so many friends in the industry, that, and I've been talking to so many brokers. It's from the outside when I go to that financial district where I used to, where my office is. It's such a overcrowded place. It's like a Times Square in US. Central London is something like that. It's a haunted place now. And sometimes when you look at it, say what's going on. But when you actually talk to these people, say, hang on, we are sitting at home, we are working, but we are massive busy. Why? Because we're getting so much inflow. So many clients are coming. So many clients are actually going into FX because everybody wants to make a quick money. Everybody wants to trade. Moyo copy trading platform is the right place. We are trying to bring the right traders on board. We have been trying to bring the right investors on board. The concept is good. The execution is good. Only thing is how you, our team, is going to take the best out of it. So somewhere, I think it's very important, that our team should also take a target, because look, target is something always push you, always drive you harder to achieve that. If you don't have any set goals or set targets in our life, you will not be able to do it. If I want to do this Moyo trade, I would have done this TikTok, small things, and then it would have taken another year, and then I would have given another excuse, this. But we have said we have to take the maximum out of this time when there is so much interest, When everything goes back to normal, people might get busy into different things. Investor might get busy into different other investment methods. Right now, people have nothing to lose. People just want right investment. People just want right product to invest, and people are still ready to invest. So the more we push ourselves, the more we do webinars internally in our region, the more we step forward, not just looking at Moyo and just clapping over, MJ has done a good job. It doesn't work only this way. Business will take the company to a different height. And when we have more and more traders coming on board, when we have more number of investors coming on board, will be giving a tough fight in a ring with our competitors who are sitting and doing so much business at the moment, right? So with that, thank you very much once again. Have a good day, and over to Bhavesh bhai.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Haji, thank you, sir ji.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, team, once again on coming on a short notice. But as I mentioned to you in the beginning, that we'll be doing this continuously for next 2 weeks. I have shared the schedule with the team Africa, team Malaysia, and team Philippines as well. So whoever wants to join the next webinar, please contact your team leader. They have the schedule. We will be using the same link. Next webinar is on the Friday, same time, right? So now on, each webinar will be a short webinar where we will be only touching main points. Okay. So what we will do between today and Friday, I will get a feedback from your team leaders, and wherever the team is not performing well, or wherever they have a question, those questions we will touch base on the next webinar. That way, whatever the confusion is on the trading side, it gets clear, to everyone. So that is what we will try to do. And as mentioned, MJ mentioned to you in the beginning, We do appreciate Team Africa. I know you guys have come on a face kindle with the full sledge. I'm requesting same with the Team Philippines, Joshua's team, and also Malaysia, Chung's team. Please go on a face kindle as many as you can. Sign up because this is a crucial time. We do need the strength of our community, right? We also have a Telegram channels. We would appreciate if all of you can go and subscribe there also, because like we've been saying in last 2 to 3 webinars that September onward and close to October, we will be giving everyone their bucks, and we will give them chance to take that bucks into an after exchange and sell if whoever wants to sell. But in order to do that, we need the support of our team. Without the team alone, company cannot do anything, right? So all we are asking, give us the support and we will deliver the product. Okay. So thank you once again for everyone on joining this. And those who came today, those who saw the CRM, yes, in a first take, it might be a confusing to, grasp everything at one time. But what we will do, uh, I have asked Anuj to get in touch with the leaders. Whether Anuj had a time to get in touch with you guys today or not, I don't know because I didn't have time to talk to him. If not, tomorrow he will get in touch with you, with the leaders, and step by step CRM. He will help you set up the CRM. Once you know how to set up a CRM, and then you can do the same thing with your downline. Excuse me. And wherever you get confused or you get stuck, please let us know, and then we will help you out. And because we want you to know the CRM 100%, right? Because once you know, it's less work for us. That way, you can do a small webinar with your team leaders, and you can also follow through them through that CRM how to set up. It's very simple process. Once you do it, you will know. It's just like Bitso Lives, right? When we started the Bitso Lives in beginning, it was difficult. We didn't know how to register. And once we did it one and two, it was after that, it was one, two, and three. CRM is just like that. It's a very simple process. Once you come to know, you'll know everything. So this we will help you. And like I said, if Anuj hasn't got to you today, definitely he'll get back to you tomorrow or probably by tonight. He will try. As we did another webinar yesterday, and then the other part of the world, he was helping them set up the CRM today. So if he has a time, he'll do it today. If not, then tomorrow. But thank you, and we'll reconnect on a Friday same time with the same link. I will be not sending you a new link. You will be using the same link for next 2 weeks. But next Friday we will connect at same time. Thank you very much. If you have any question, any concern, please talk to your team leader, and then team leader will get back to me, and then we'll try to touch base on those topics on the next webinar. Thank you, MJ, and thank you,
Thank you
team.
very much, everyone. Look after yourself, and we will touch base once again. I think it's a good time, great time ahead of us. Let's maximize it as much as we can. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Chung. Thank you, Moses and team, for joining this webinar. And yeah, we look forward to meet you guys again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night.